Hi, in this video I'm going to be showing you for the first time sketching graphs. So this is using the Casio fx-CG50 and I'm looking at questions from the Drawing Linear Graphs booklet from the Core Bit Maths website. So previously on this calculator, if I turn it on, I've talked through that a little bit more in previous videos, and then we've been used to using the run matrix option. So I'm going to go menu to take me back to the main menu here, and then I'm going to go down to graph. Dynagraph, I may do videos on that at a later date. It's not needed for GCSE. So if I open up the graph, so you can either use 5 as a shortcut on the keypad, or you can use execute once you've scrolled there. And here we see that we can actually enter 20 different graphs. If I come out of there, back to the menu and go into table, because each of these different options are actually like apps. And so they can run, and once you go from one to another, it doesn't clear the menu. So for example, if I go into run matrix, everything that I've done on all of my videos is on here. I haven't deleted any of those. So if I'm entering something into table, which is set up very much like when I show you how to do it, the other Casio calculators, particularly sort of more like the Class Whiz, actually one on top of the other and the screen rather than one screen to the next. Here we also have Y1 all the way through to Y20. So if I enter something in one, it'll communicate and talk to the other. So let's have a look. Let's turn over the page. Here it says on the grid, draw the graph of x equals 3. So I don't want a table here. I'm going to go back to the menu and I'm going to go into graph. And this wants the graph of x equals 3. So check that I'm y equals there. That's great. Well, actually, no, I'm y equals and I want x equals. If I put 3 there, it's got y equals 3. That's not what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the type. So in type, I can see on the very first window, it gives me the option to choose x equals. So now I've changed the graph type. In my first one, x, and I want x equals 3. If I start typing in the equation, it automatically puts that equal sign in. I don't have to do it. Execute stores that for me, and then I'm going to draw it. As you can see here, I can see that it's a vertical line through 3. Just to let you know, I can scroll right and left on my keypad. I can also zoom in and out using the plus and minus buttons. If I wanted to, I can also change the display. So if I go view window, my x minimum, I want to be 0. My x maximum, I want to be, I'll do 4.5. And to move from one line to the next, the cursor isn't working on these, it's execute, I press. Scroll down, my y minimum here is 0, execute. My y maximum, I'm going to do 4.5, execute. And then I want to come out of that, pushing exit and draw. And then it gives me my line there. Come out. Can I move up and down? And if you want to see a little bit more in context, just moving left and right shows me that. So there we go, a vertical line through x equals 3, and that's what I draw on here. So this is x equals 3. The next thing it asks for is y equals 1. So I go exit. I need to change my type again. Type y equals 1, done, draw. It's drawn both for me. Now I might want both on there, or I might want to just have the one. So if I go exit, that takes me back a menu. Exit, if I scroll up, what you can see here is the equal signs are both in little boxes. So if I don't want the x equals 3 graph, if I select it here, that box then goes, and if I draw it, it will only draw the y equals 1 line. It means when you're doing multiple graphs for multiple questions, you don't have to delete the ones you've done to do the next one. You can store up to 20. Now it wants where the 2 lines intersect, so exit. I can do this. Reselect my x equals 3, draw. I can read off here that it's 3, 1. I can read off here that it's 3, 1.